Hey guys, Instagram, give me just a minute to get the other side ready. All right. This camera keeps adjusting and auto adjusting now all of a sudden. All right, so we wanted to do our weekly look what we got in for you guys, which is quite a bit, and we can't even show you everything because I'm still working on that palette, which is a fun thing.
It's like the never-ending palette. I'm sorry, Facebook and YouTube. I don't know what our camera's trying to do.
Yeah, it was
on
working
you.
fine till we went live, and now it wants to do the strobing thing. But
Don't stare too closely. It's mesmerizing you on Facebook and YouTube.
yes. So we got in some new stuff coming in off that palette from the trip that was done last week. Hey, Amanda. So we'll just kind of start showing you some things, and if there's something you're interested in, let us know. We can always send you an invoice, or if you're local, we'll hold it at the store for you to come pick up.
I'm going to share this right now, so give me a second.
Yeah. So as you could see, some of the first things we got in, while Sandy is sharing and pimping the live
store.
and do us a favor, share it out.
Share it,
so we
like
can
it,
get out.
love it,
Yeah.
smiley face it, laugh at it. Just don't give us any frowny faces.
Tell us how goofy. So one of the first things we got in a few of these amethyst flowers. They're kind of like a lotus in the way they're shaped, but it is amethyst. They're 12. We got a handful of them in. Don't mind our fancy schmancy X marks the spot, so we know where both camera angles are going to pick up the pretties. So these are a nice size, nice small little pieces to put on your desk or in your sacred altar area if you wanted. But they're amethyst, so they're fun. We also, because Easter and Austera coming up, we found the little gemstone eggs. They are all sorts, different jaspers available. Really good for any
walnut jasper.
Yeah, the walnut.
That's really cool.
Sodalite. There's quartz, rose quartz. I think just about any kind of stone you can think of. Now we have them in the little bitties. These guys are what, $3? Yep, they're only $3. $3 for these little eggs.
I like this one too.
Our table obviously is slanted. Hey, Marlene.
It's a fun house table.
Yes. And then we found the fluorite eggs. These ones are 25. They're all a nice size, nice thick, nice fluorite eggs. We got a handful of these guys in. They all have some really nice dark color in with them. So if you're a fluorite fan, not only do we grab eggs, but we've got massage wands, skulls, obelisks, all sorts of fun things in fluorite, nice deep color, which is the great thing about being able to hand pick, because then we get all of the nice ones out of there and we're not stuck with whatever they throw the box in and ship it to us. So, but we did find eggs to get ready for Ostara in spring. Eggs are also good for anything you're trying to start or birth, be it creative idea thinking, actual fertility, for family work, but you can use it also not in like, hey, we want a baby. It's
right. It goes beyond just we want a baby.
New ideas for work, new ideas for artists, for authors, to spring forth something. So, hey, Melissa, our B&B Gems wrapper. We did get a couple of these really pretty. They're almost too tall to show. Amethyst on the stands here, and they're nice and thick, and the pin is nice and thick and sturdy. So we have two of these. They have a nice weight to them.
Yeah, they're not going anywhere.
Yeah, they're sturdy.
I love these galaxy stars.
So we got some galaxy stars. We've got rose quartz, amethyst, black tourmaline, sodalite, green aventurine, sunstone, and lepidolite.
Yes.
I think is all of them.
That sounds right.
You can see they're a nice size. They do come in like little plastic carrier tubs to help protect them. And these guys, they are only 30. So, but you know, we found these nice little fun galaxy stars, not to be confused with Merkabas. Slightly different. What else did we have? What you got on your side of the
What
table?
do I have
there?
on my side of the table? Here, I'll pass them to you because I'll bump the camera.
I have to take my drink
Take some
my
points.
drink break.
Take some points.
Amanda. So we found some polished points, really pretty tiger's eye. So we got some of them in.
Here, no, these ones.
We also found some subtlite ones.
This is not sodalite.
No, that is really pretty orchid jasper,
It is
which
gorgeous.
it looks better on Instagram than it is on Facebook, even though same lighting all the way around. If you remember those really pretty orange palm stones, orchid calcite, that's what that is. And they only had one that wasn't all beat to hell.
Yeah,
So-
we actually had the poor kid. I had him digging through stuff in inventory and boxes that hadn't even been opened to see if they had any more for us.
Oh, Amanda, we have plenty of books and charts to help learn properties of stones. Usually if we're doing a themed live, we'll go more deeper into some of the meanings of the stones, but we're just kind of showing what all the new pretties are, which maybe next week might be a little more themed because we'll kind of go through a lot of the new stuff this week, or we'll do an extra one. Depends on how sassy we're feeling.
Yeah, sass is a lot to do with it.
And then we found a couple of the emerald. So emerald, good, especially with Valentine's coming up. Even though you can do love working all year round, a lot of us like to do it around Thanksgiving. Wow, Valentine's. Do it at Thanksgiving too, so you love everybody at your table.
Or at least tolerate them.
Yeah, I agree. Sassy is good, Bill.
We're full of sass.
We are working on drinking, what is it, the watermelon margarita.
Yes.
In the fancy schmancy orange cups because I didn't have the wine glasses ready.
So did somebody say malachite? I swear I heard somebody say malachite.
Maybe it was Bob. Maybe Bob
Was
said.
it Bob?
Yeah.
Bob. Tell people who are just tuning in about Bob. Not everybody knows Bob. And I did not bring George because I thought he'd probably misbehave.
Bob is our 13-pound. Hey, Laura. Our big 13-pound solid lava rock skull that has an elemental that kind of hangs out in there as a carrier. So Bob is sassy, and sometimes people will catch glimpses of him if he wants you to. He tends to hang out in a Hawaiian shirt and khaki shorts, which is hilarious to me.
And has a drinking requirement.
He does have a tequila. Hey, everybody. So we found a couple really nice size malachite pyramids. Again, two that were nice size, nice patterning, were not beat to hell.
Malachite has some pretty cool properties.
Yeah. We also, I did not get them put in yet, but there are some malachite eggs and spheres, which we'll be working on those tomorrow. But I only have two of the pyramids. So malachite absorbs negative energy, clears electromagnetic pollution. So two of I believe this one is one of the ones too that will give you some protection while traveling. So a couple of these.
Oops, I can't even see it, so I'm reaching blindly. This one has a lot of fun pattern. I like it.
I'll have to take a look, Bill, and see if we got lapis. I know we got fluorite, we got malachite, pyramids, a couple of rose quartz, but there may have been some lapis, but maybe in the organite. I'll have to double check. The purple egg in the background is purple and green. It's fluorite.
This one and
we actually have a few others in different patterns of the fluorite. So we do have those. And fluorite's one of those fun ones because it comes in so many colors, and each color gives it an additional or slightly different healing benefit.
And the one closest to us, I can see the pretty green chevroning in it. Well, both of them actually have some pretty chevron to it.
But fluorite neutralizes negative energy, helps with learning, increased concentration, and decision making. So all things when you're in school studying or trying to learn a new trick or trade. I know a good friend of mine, I finally got to see her after a while, Lachelle, who makes a lot of our soaps and roll-on. She's training for a new part in her job. And I probably should have stuck some fluorite in her pocket before she left.
Yeah, fluorite is good for that.
Though this is definitely not a stone to put in your windowsill. Fluorite will bleach out in sunlight after a while. So it's pretty. Don't put it in sunlight for long periods of time. We also found some really pretty yellow calcite points. Only 16. So
Making a lot of racket, aren't it?
She is. For our skull fans, we found yet even more, and I'm still not done undoing. Or, whoops, I bumped the iPad. So here's some of our fun, like rhyolite. We got some hematite. We got bigger hematite as well. Really pretty fluorite ones that will be coming out.
What do you need, Amanda? What do you want?
Yeah, let us know which one. Was it the calcite?
Or the fluorite eggs?
Yeah. So a lot more skulls for all of our skull fans.
Rhyolite's one of my favorites, and that's what George is made from. Anybody who was with us when we went live from the show got to, on the second night, I think, got to meet George. My little buddy.
Little George.
My little George.
He needs a little traveling gnome hat for all of his adventures he'll be going on.
I thought maybe I would make him a little leather eye patch, too, for when he's feeling sassy.
He needs an eye patch. Oh, sure. We'll set an egg aside for you, Amanda. We found some really pretty, actually really gorgeous, dark smoky quartz. Nice points, nice and dark.
Different little shapes and sizes on them.
Yeah, different clusterings and different. So if you're a smoky quartz fan, we got plenty coming in, nice size, and they're all right around the $25 price point for these nice size clusters.
They are pretty. Too.
All with really good points, nice size.
Hey, Angie.
So we got some of these in. Smoky quartz, good for grounding. And if you or somebody you know going through radiation for cancer, smoky quartz is great for that because it's naturally irradiated.
Ooh, another skull. Let me put this guy.
Kimbaba jasper.
Kimbaba. And here's another.
A mini.
Rhyolite.
Oh, another rhyolite.
Another rhyolite guy.
Where'd our notes go for Kimbaba? I thought we had notes for Kimbaba.
I thought we did too.
As he. Oh, we are slacking.
We're kidding. Just kidding.
Carry on.
Please feel free to stare at the Kimbaba jasper that I can't tell you about right this second.
Right.
But we will.
But you also have mini versions, smaller versions of the Kimbaba jasper that are like 30.
Yeah, this guy is pretty big and honking. And he's 65. But jasper, in general, the jasper family is very, very nurturing, very healing.
It does a lot of emotional healing, getting to the root of the problem so you don't have to keep going through it again. Very good with the heart issues. Which is always a good thing, especially right before Valentine's, and people are concentrating on romance and love and making connections. And until you heal those wounds for connecting to other people, it's hard to find Mr. Right or Miss Right. He is purty. He's very purty.
He is. It also gives you energy.
Oh.
It.
Look at you with your Google on your phone.
I'm telling you, it helps activate your root and your heart chakras. It's going to help provide much needed healing to the heart. You got that right. And it does help calm negative emotions, things like guilt, trauma, grief, jealousy, anger. So for all you Spitfires out there, and if you want to kind of dial it back, Kimbaba might be your friend.
He's your friend.
Unless you want to be like the Spitfires Melissa and I are, and, well, there's no hope for you.
No hope, no hope. I like doing things the hard way. We found really pretty druzy amethysts in agates, and I love this piece because it goes from pink to a light purple.
Yeah, it's beautiful, and even the non-druzy part of it is gorgeous.
Hey, Josh, my buddy Josh. Haven't seen you
Josh.
in forever. I'm gonna have to go see him when I get to the Carolinas. Go crash at his place with him and his hubby. Sexy, it is sexy, Josh.
Very sexy.
That one, and I really like this one. So this is an awesome example of the ametrine.
Mm-hmm.
So citrine into amethyst. If you don't know, citrine is formed when amethyst is heated. So that's why sometimes, and I don't have a piece to show you, when you're looking at citrine, if you look down at the root down here, it'll look purple, and that's because that's where it's still purple amethyst. And so this was just a great way of showing you the natural citrine formation from the amethyst. So this would be ametrine.
Aren't they beautiful?
It's so pretty. It's sexy. Look at my
I'm
sexy
dead
rocks.
sexy.
So that one's 32. This big one back here, and that one is 62. This one's nice size. It's big. And as you can see, like you can always like lay something in there too to hold it if you want. So we found some more of those. There's different sizes, different colorations.
Why can't I hear? I don't know. Turn your volume on? Just kidding. I don't know.
Josh.
Instagram.
I
give
could
us
be
a
talking
wave.
so much crap about my buddy Josh, and he wouldn't know.
Instagram, let us know if you can hear us.
Don't-
Josh is saying you can't.
Don't rat me out, guys. Yeah, so what else did we find? Drink break.
Let's show some more pretty sparkly things. I'm going to hand you this one.
Aragonite.
Aragonite.
These guys. Oh, his sticker fell off.
I
You
know.
got it?
I
Okay.
have them. Put them on the bottom.
The little aragonite clusters have always been kind of popular. Well, guess what? I found big uns.
That
Found
one.
some
Sorry,
big
the
uns.
Shiba almost rolled away. The Shiba Lingam. Here, this one won't even fit. It won't share the limelight.
Okay. Where did I
because
go?
it's so big.
I went
No.
down to Florida, Josh. But I want to come see you hopefully summer and hit those other warehouses. So let's see, this one here, 30. And let me get the big one out of the way for a minute, and then we'll use hand size.
Bye, Angela. Thanks for stopping in.
So this one, 30 for that size there. I have two of these in that size.
And the big
And
one.
yeah, Angela, you can always watch on the replay too for the rest of it. And then this big old guy.
He's a big honking guy.
He's a chonkers.
But he's a beautiful
Oh,
chonkers.
there we go. Now everybody else can see him too. So this one is 50, and it's nice and solid. If you're used to those little $4 ones,
This
is a big
blows
one.
it away.
Yes,
That blows it away.
because size matters.
Right. So there's some holiday coming up this weekend,
Which is not Thanksgiving,
which is not Thanksgiving.
despite.
And as I'm slowly moving this candle into view,
There we go.
this, and I'm going to turn it, is a gorgeous candle made by Crystal Moon Candles, Nikki. I love it. It's teacup on a saucer.
With rose quartz.
Some rose quartz. And what you can't see, and I'm trying to get it, well, Insta can't really see, Facebook can. It has like a little tea bag tag too. Just don't drink it.
So we
But
right.
smell it.
It is a set. You get the cup and the saucer and the rock.
Yep. You get
All.
it all together.
All for $15 holla.
Yes. And if somebody needs to holla this, because otherwise it's coming home with me. Just
Ooh.
saying.
So claim it. Or
Please
it's going
claim it
home with.
before I do. My husband always tells me when I come to help, I'm not allowed to be the best customer of the night.
And you
That's-
tell him, don't tell me how to live my life.
I do. Tell him I do what I want. And here's another, and this one is also 15. Isn't that what you said? Am I
Mhm.
making stuff up?
You are, but you're right in that. It is
Oh,
15.
good. Oh, good. And these
Yes.
candles, unfortunately, you guys can't smell them, but they are fantastic.
Maybe do a little bit of,
A little bit of jewelry. You guys want to see jewelry?
we'll take a break from rocks. We'll do some jewelry. So we got adorable little things like these little sapphires on sterling, $30. Excuse me.
Gesundheit.
Thank you. Apparently allergic to sapphire.
Or me. Me too.
um,
We have this blue topaz and moonstone pennant, which I just think, I don't know, this is one of my favorites, and it has spirals.
it's really pretty.
It is.
And that moonstone is constantly flashing. Wants to be the center of attention.
Yes, and I think both
Josh.
cameras are picking it up.
No,
Don't make me call you. She's not gonna, you're okay. We're okay. We're here. 35 for that pennant.
I don't know why you can't hear me, Josh.
Turn up the volume.
So we've got multicolored tourmaline in the similar type of earrings, 25 for that set. If you are a fan of ruby, we have ruby, same type of setting, and the ruby are only 20. Let's see, which other ones did we
Moonstone
get?
is pretty, Amanda. I have to agree. Let's see. Some Libyan desert glass on a pendant.
And these are all sterling, by the way.
This one is really pretty. As you know, the lightning strikes, and that's what makes it. And these ones are 60.
We have Ethiopian opal, and the flash on these.
There's a lot of fire in that.
Both
Beautiful.
teacups are 15. So it's some really nice fire in these Ethiopian, and I've got two sets of the Ethiopian earrings here.
Amanda, I'll look and see if we have any moonstone rings. I'm not sure.
Oh, we should. And there'll be some new rings coming out too, hopefully the next few days. I'm just so swamped and behind and stuff right now. I even took home a basket of stuff to work on last night after I left here. Actually, which is this jewelry that we're showing you.
There's some pretty xandrite. This one's really pretty. You can get a lot of the flash on that one.
Yeah.
And that one is 65.
We also have lepidocrosite. Do you have 4 of the pink ones? I don't have 4 of the pink ones right now, but I can get a hold of Nikki and probably get them real quick for you. Because she is local. So I can go rustle her up and say, hey, I need 4 of the rose quartz teacup candles for you. For our amethyst babies, we have amethyst, and these ones are 25. I have 2 of these.
And for our shungite friends, again with pendants, I have this nice oval, if I could speak. And this one is 32. Words are coming out of my mouth. Doesn't mean they're making sense.
Oh, right. Moldavite.
That's beautiful.
Moldavite sterling pendant.
Moldavite's hot right now.
This is a pretty big, pretty decently sized pendant, and this one is 140, but they're all faceted. I don't know, Moldavite. Like it was getting hard to get there for a minute, thanks to COVID. And making sure if you're getting nice sized Moldavite online really cheap, it's not real.
No.
There's a lot of companies in China that are taking the sand, melting it down, turning it green, and going, look, now we have Moldavite. And no, you do not.
You're welcome, man. Feel better, and tune in every Thursday. We go over new stuff.
So here we have peridot and labradorite. And this one is 35. And again, these are all sterling silver. So it's not a silent auction.
Stop.
Josh, don't make me come to the Carolinas. Oh, did it? Here we go. Stick it in the bag.
I'll put it in there.
All right. Quick break from some jewelry. So we also found big pyrite chunks, honking pieces of pyrite. There's even some that are bigger than these.
Facebook has a great sparkle on them.
Thanks for joining, Amanda. You can always watch on replay for the rest of anything. Stop in this weekend to see it in person. Pyrite's a stone good for abundance work, prosperity. So if you have an abundance altar, there we go. I speak English sometimes. Adding this to your altar working will help increase the prosperity. But pyrite is also known as fool's gold, and which, we all know the stories of all of the gold mining.
I just realized this was on the table. I couldn't see it before because there were other things. Here is the Tiger's Eye Galaxy Star. Not to be confused with
The Merkabas.
the Macabas. They're just pretty. They're nice and big. You can tell your kids they're petrified sea anemones. I'm okay with that.
We're parents. We enjoy lying to our kids sometimes.
Yes, we do.
Um,
Especially when your 3-year-old or 4-year-old asks you how big airplane tires are. I don't know. And that was
big enough to hold a plane. That's
Yeah.
how big they are.
My kids were before Google. They have a hard time believing they're older than Google, but they are.
Oh my God. There's so many things. And I'm like, shit, I'm old enough for that. Damn.
Uh-huh.
So here we have divine feminine or goddess, whichever.
Hey,
Now I have to
good.
stop talking crap about Josh because he can hear me
All
now.
right.
We love you, Josh.
Hey, Josh.
Moldavites with sterling silver, divine feminine, sacred feminine. So this pendant is 70 and it's got a nice big veil. So if you have a thicker chain or rope that you want to slide on, it should fit.
Yes.
But
she's pretty.
is a statement piece. So not to, if you're somebody that you prefer smaller, this is a bigger piece. This is not something where
You're not going to tuck it under your shirt and go. This is
Yeah.
a show it off.
Yeah.
She's a show off kind of lady.
She wants you to see her. What else do we have? So much stuff.
All the things. How about some obelisks?
Some bloodstone obelisk.
Dun, dun, dun. There's one.
Lots of red in these, and of course picking them out to
And
make sure
here
you
is
can actually
two.
see the red in there. Otherwise, it's just green jasper.
And this one is a little more green, though there is quite a bit of red, especially if I get my hands out of the light.
I only have the one rose quartz teacup right now, but I'm going to get a hold of Nikki, and I'll let you know, Josh. She should be able to make 4 of those real quick for you.
You want them with the rose quartz, I'm assuming.
But these guys, lots of red, which actually makes it the bloodstone. And these guys are only 12. We got a handful of these. So some nice bloodstone. And we got the tall quartz.
These are nice and tall. They're too tall.
Instagram can see, Facebook can't.
There
we
you
go.
Give you an idea.
Lots of rainbows, especially in that one, which Instagram can see. Oh, and yeah, now Facebook can. So lots of rainbows and fairy frost inside that one. And that one's what?
I want to say it was 45. 45.
45.
And here's a little smaller one. It still won't stand. It's too tall for that.
You want one of the quartz ones, Josh?
This one is 45.
45. Let's see. We have Sandy's burning up over here. All the stones making her hot. Woo! We have a Moldavite. How funny they set it into a meteor setting, because that's what Moldavite is a meteor that hit. Only
That
one.
is pretty funny.
Only one of this pendant. It's 68. And these come with the little write-ups on the back for you. But if you're looking to expand your meditation, get in touch with your guides, get to the higher vibration, Moldavite's one of those stones that'll do it for you. Got some new journals in.
I just saw these, and I don't know about you guys, but I still like to put pen to paper. And these are just really pretty moon ones.
Yeah, so these are 10.
I like this one with the copper.
with the metallic. So we have black with copper, black with gold, black with silver.
There's silver.
So if you are a fan of the moon,
And then we have white with copper and white with silver. So yeah, definitely pick up a journal if you're like me. Now I find more. Oh, these are fun.
yeah, so Laura Bach, one of our readers and artists, has started making these adorable little goddesses. So like this one is for protection and has the little write-up of what all, whoop, there we go, try to make it to where everybody can see them. So there's roots and herbs, sometimes stones inside. And as you can see, I mean, it's a nice size. It's bigger than my hand here.
Yeah.
And they are 30. So we have this beautiful protection one.
Colors on
Oops.
this one.
Let's try not to knock everything down.
Please.
We have one for positive vibes. And again, 30.
Yeah, and I've noticed that cinnamon have been in both of those, and cinnamon is such a versatile herb. Blah, blah, blah. It's actually a bark.
We have one for love. And
This one's cool too.
one for dreams and sleep. So, and these are all handmade, hand done. Each one's slightly different and unique. But Laura, one of our locals, helping out and making these for us. So these are in store,
Those are cute.
or we can ship them to you. Not quite on the website yet because I'm behind in taking pictures and listing things.
Here,
What else we got?
you got the big guy.
We got the big Shivas.
Big Shiba.
They're so big they almost don't fit.
Yeah.
So
These are beyond palm stones. These are like the giant's palm stones.
yeah, so they'll fit this way for it takes up the whole camera for Facebook. This way for Instagram. So we got two of these big guys, and these are 30 for Big Shiva.
And it's
Heft that bubby.
it is a heft. We have a few more pendants that I think we'll show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, we'll start with these little guys here.
Let's show the pendant. See?
So we started getting the birth signs in for the Egyptian gods and goddesses. Actually, Josh, the teapcup's not on the site yet because she just dropped them off like yesterday. And I started off with 5 and we're down to the 2.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't even have time to even take pictures yet. But she's local, so we'll be getting more in soon. So we have the different pendants here. So we just grabbed a couple for you to take a look at. But they do come on the cord. So these are a new thing that we just got in. We got in other charms like these. So yeah, these came in like a day or 2 ago. So literally right out of the box.
And here's the last one of that.
Being unpacked.
I'm telling your mom. Nanner, Josh. You forgot to say that.
So here's another necklace pendant that we got in, 25 for the pendant and the chain. It comes in a little gift box too, if you need the box. I swear, Josh, I'm gonna have to come down there and visit you. I'm sure it's warmer than it is here in Ohio right now. And this one here, this one's 25.
That one's adorbs.
I feel like I'm forgetting something.
I'm gonna love it. How about some pendulums? Those my Facebook friends. Can you see them? Pendulums, you guys. Show the other one. The other one what?
What, the other teacup? The yellow one? The citrine. We got, if you want moldavite and you don't like long earrings, we got little studs. The small studs are 40 in sterling. And then the bigger ones are 60. Ooh, rock cutting in the mountains. Famous last words before some true crime shit happens.
I mean, isn't that how a lot of horror stories start out too? The pendant. Ew. Which, the Egyptian or the talisman charms? I'm sorry. Where'd you put the other ones?
I hit them.
So we have this one.
The circle something.
Circle of Solomon. This is what it is.
Oh, Josh, you're fun.
And then we also have the love pentacle. Circle of Solomon, love pentacle. Cardboard back. Yes, yes, they do. Is it this one you're interested in, Josh? Can you hear us, Josh? Josh, everybody say hello
That's
to Josh.
the one. Yep.
Okay, we'll put that one aside for you.
I miss you, Josh. We had so much fun. And then we also have these guys in with the Moldavite accent pieces.
Very pretty.
And these ones are 75. Yeah, he wants that one. Yeah.
Got it. We put it aside for you.
Oh, I think we kind of went through everything as I look at the
No,
table.
we didn't.
We didn't? What
No.
are we missing?
Well, first I'm going to show this selenite with the mandala and the And I know it's hard to read on Facebook.
There we
you
go.
guys go.
That's perfect.
These are nice and thick. I like it.
Oh, these little platonic sets.
And the selenite heart is 18 if you guys are interested in it.
So if you're into the platonic solids or sets, we have them in shungite, rose quartz, amethyst, quartz.
Oh my God, I don't remember.
I think
what
one other
else.
one. So these little sets, they're 45. But this is the shungite one. So the other ones I did not get priced yet. I did these ones really quick. They have them available.
Why 30? I'm not sure what he's talking about.
Which one was 30, Josh? We got in some other organite pieces. These ones are garnets. We also got emerald. Those are out on the floor. What else did we get? There's some other Moldavite jewelry that maybe we'll show next time. So I don't want to bore everybody with jewelry, with just jewelry.
I think we hit all of our. Oh no, we didn't. We have the tree of life. Oh, and poor Buddha.
So these may not be able to see all of on the camera just because of how close, but a couple of wall plaques.
When Nikki makes more rose quartz candle teacups, can I get one? You can hold the spiral moonstone pendant for me. Sure, Holly.
Sure can and will. And
It said
then
30 on the heart. No, it wasn't 30 on the heart. 18 on the heart. If this is the heart you're talking about, Josh. The shungite heart. Or not shungite.
selenite.
Thank you. Words. This is the one you'd like? We got you.
This was another plaque that we picked up. And it's kind of big.
It's really big compared to what you guys can see.
Yeah, I will have to take
I would
pictures
say
of
it's
this
probably
separately.
10 inches in diameter, maybe.
So, but nice and thick, as you can see. So it's a nice statement piece. Won't show up on here just because it's too big and for how close it is.
And Buddha's not going to show up so well either.
You get the
'Cause
bottom half of Buddha. You get his feet. But we got
I'll
two.
turn him on his. I'll give you guys a close up of his face. Wee. He's on his side.
It's fun.
Buddha's. He's a really cool carving.
Yeah, we'll have to take pictures of him
He's
separately.
the happy Buddha.
He's
curved all the way around.
They are, and we'll have to do like maybe a quick little video for those so you can see.
You're welcome, Holly.
We got two of those. One of the Tree of Life plaque, two of the Ohm floral plaque. Yeah, I think that might have finally been what we brought over. And there's still stuff that I'm working on again tomorrow. So there'll be more, and we'll keep Buddha, what's up? Buddha is happy.
Buddha is very happy.
And we didn't even have to give him any of our margarita.
No.
Which is good. That makes him a cheap date.
It does.
If there's anything that you guys want to see again, let us know. We'll gladly hold it up in front of the camera.
So what do you guys what's in the middle?
Tape. So we know where to put the things. So yeah,
fluorite eggs. Maybe Josh didn't see those.
Yeah, we've got the fluorite eggs. We have some of the rhyolite skulls, the hematite skull, and I've got a couple big ones of him. We've got the Kimbaba skull. There'll be more coming. There's a whole 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tables of stuff that I still have to price. And we will keep putting things out. So stop in this weekend if you're local. But we'll try and do quick videos of tables too as we're setting up stuff. And
middle of the heart.
It's the Ohm symbol with like a floral design around it.
I'll show it to you again.
So the Ohm, the third eye, peace, tranquility. So we only got like 3 of those, I think, because the other ones were all beat up.
Mm-hmm.
That's the downside of some of these gem shows. Like, people are so rude. They don't care about the product that's out there on the table. They just chunk stuff. So they decide that they don't want that. They kind of toss it down instead of setting it back down. So that's, again, why I like hand picking to make sure what we're getting is a good one. So the Kimbaba, here's the bacon. He's got really nice patterning through him. And nice
he's well carved.
He is. There's no bar fight, jaw displacement, no crooked eye sockets.
No funky nose.
Right. Which is, again, another reason why we like hand picking. And if George was here, we would give you example again why that we like to.
No, I love George at home.
George has seen some things. George is probably self-medicating with alcohol himself.
Yeah, he could be. He spent the night in my son's room the other night, and it was funny because when I went to wake him up, I'm like, "You have George?" I
was going to say, did you say here use this, or did he just kind of mine now?
I don't know if I was showing it to him and left him in there, he's watching over the kid. I don't know.
So we'll show George some of these again real quick, Tosh. So natural ametrine double terminated points. Here we have like the pink lavender amethyst into amethyst double points.
I just love that. It's so pretty.
Yeah.
Like
cute little.
I love this point too. This is the one of that got us elite coming up here.
Yes, I do, Josh. Just the big ones, though. I don't have the little ones anymore. I have to hopefully get more of those at the Tucson show.
He is divine. The Kimbaba does a lot for root and heart chakras. It helps overcome grief and helps soften a lot of different emotions. But anyhow, this orchid jasper. Calcite. Why am I saying jasper? I need to go home. I need more margarita. Maybe we should have poured the second one.
But wait, there's more. There's a couple other smaller kimbabas that I will have to get those ready.
Just solo cup size.
We weren't worried about fanciness and wine glasses. We were solo cupping it.
Oh,
And
hey,
that's
Greg's watching.
that was a step up from just ripping open the top of the $1 margarita bag and dumping it in the cup.
Well, I told her next time I'll find a giant straw and we'll just stick into it.
Like an adult Capri
I
Sun.
talked you into it, Doc. You want Dash
Dragon. Mhm.
You want the kimbaba? We'll put the skull aside for you.
Yes. And wait till we show you the fluorite ones here in a couple days. If not, I don't know if I'll have time to do a quick look what I got live. Actually, I'll bring them over real quick, but I won't have the pricing ready.
Okay, you can see them, but you can't buy them. It's kind of like you can look, but you can't touch. And yeah, when you were talking about the fluorite and the sunshine and how it fades, when I went down to see my cellar dweller,
Tosh.
thank you.
Oh, how big is the mailstone? It's too big that it won't even fit in this camera angle, to be honest with you. I'll have to send you
An
separate
individual. Mm-hmm.
So here is one of the fluorites.
Beautiful.
Lots of rainbows in them, which Instagram gets to see. Facebook isn't so much getting to see.
But my son, he said, "Oh, here's the stone I found," and he handed it to me. He said he was out riding his motorcycle and they had stopped, and it was kind of like on the side in a parking lot somewhere by the lake. And he's like, "Here, look." And I said, "Oh, it's fluorite." I said, and it was a skull. You could see where his teeth were carved.
Oh.
And he's like, "No." And I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Here, I had George in my hand." I'm like, "Look at George." His teeth are perfect. His eyes, not so much.
All right, Josh, you do know that everybody on Instagram watching our live just saw that, right, hon? Just
yeah.
You might want to DM that.
Yeah, take that down. Abort.
So here's like 3 of them. There's a couple others, maybe 3 or 4 over, and I didn't want to risk dropping them. So I love the zigzag on this one.
And each one has its own character, its own personality, and each one was handpicked for you guys.
We, poor Gwen, we had her digging boxes out, unwrapping. They didn't even have fluorite skulls out on their display table. And I'm like, "Where's your fluorite ones? Where's all your other ones?" And
with the big rose quartzes.
Yeah. So, off she went and was digging things out, pulling down boxes, unwrapping for us. So nobody else even got to see these ones.
No, before we
snatched them up.
They literally were unwrapped.
No, Josh, it's still up there.
There's nothing we can do to get rid of.
But there's a few other ones that I just didn't want to drop, bring them over. So I'll do a quick little pan of those guys tomorrow when they're ready. So, keep an eye on the social media the next couple of days. We are on TikTok, as well as Instagram, Facebook, and we'll put them up there for you. But there's, like I said, 5 more tables of stuff that I'm still working on getting unwrapped, priced, labeled, and out on the floor. So if you're local, come take a peek. If you're not, feel free to send a direct message, private message. Tell me what you're looking for. And we'll set up a time for like me and you to possibly go live, and we'll do some long distance camera shopping for you.
Right.
And we'll set it aside because there's so much here, more stuff constantly coming in.
One of us can be your personal shopper and show you around.
Yes.
Especially if you're not local.
Yeah, because we are trying to get more things on the website. It's coming in quicker than we can get it up. And sometimes, especially even with the lives, like it sells before we even have a picture to put online. So
right.
But yeah, if there's anything anybody would like to see again, or if you're watching on a replay, feel free to reach out and ask if something's still available, and we'll check for you. And even if it's not, we'll say, "Hey, that's not, but here's this."
Right.
See if it's something that you might want. But yeah, that's what we've got ready for you tonight. And more stuff coming.
We thank you guys for joining us. And if Josh can or can't hear us, we say good day to you, sir.
I said good day. Josh, I will send you pictures, Josh, and get that over to you. Because I do have the big penis carvings and
We have all
quartz.
kinds of fun things.
We do. But all right, if everybody's good, we will wrap it up for the night and finish our
Bye,
margaritas.
Laura. Thanks for hanging out with us, you guys.
Yeah, and Laura, who makes our goddess, our little goddesses.
All right. Good night, everybody's.
Good night. Stay warm if you're in Ohio.
Or anywhere there's cold. Because, well, it's cold.
It is. It is everywhere.
Thanks,
all right,
guys.
Erin.